Hey guys, thanks for jumping on. This is the city of Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Um, so this is what we have going on so far from the police department. This is all encrypted radio system thanks to Hennepin County Sheriff Dave Hutchinson. He encrypted all these radios so we can't hear any radio traffic going on. This is a press release from Brooklyn Park Police Department. They're searching for a dangerous person. This afternoon, patrol officers responded to a domestic in a home located on the 2800 block of Brunswick Avenue. A male suspect fled on foot with a gun. When officers arrived, the suspect attempted to gain access to another home by kicking in a door and threatening to shoot the homeowner. The suspect is currently at large and was last seen in the area of Brunswick Avenue and Candlewood Avenue. Large police presence is currently in the area, including Brooklyn Park SWAT and Minnesota State Patrol helicopter. I did hear the helicopter around the area. The suspect is described as a 34-year-old bald black male with a red hat, a red shirt. He's approximately 5'5", weighs 170 pounds. They're asking community members to avoid the area at this time. The suspect should be considered armed and dangerous. If you see him or spot anyone matching the description, he's considered armed and dangerous, and obviously don't approach, call 911. That's what we have right now. This is currently the house, one of the houses that police are at. They're doing a thorough search around the area. The police cars, they're there to the left. The home, they were searching in the garage. I did get a little bit of static video of them in the garage searching around that vehicle that's parked inside the garage. Mainstream is out here. Well, was out here. They got some footage and then they dipped out real quick. So this is the current situation out here in Brooklyn Park. So we'll just kind of cruise around the neighborhood and see what we can see. You can see a couple police cars here. We got another mainstream setting up for a shot quick. Brooklyn Park is north of Minneapolis. It is a first ring suburb of Minneapolis, Minnesota. So there's a lot of staging for press right there at a park. This is a large park in Brooklyn Park. So it looks like there's a state patrol helicopter up to the left. I don't know if you guys are able to pick it up on screen. Where in Brooklyn Park? This is off Brunswick Avenue. It's I'll get you guys a location here in a minute as soon as I stop. But it's a 2800 block of Brunswick Avenue. Brunswick Avenue is going to I'll get you some landmarks here in a minute. I don't really see a huge law enforcement presence right now. This is going to be kind of by the college, North Hennepin Tech. We're not too far, maybe a couple miles from Hennepin Tech. kind of by 169 and is it 60? Get you guys across for you, I'm sorry. 85th and 169, kind of in that area. We're actually not too far from Zane and 85th. So we're just kind of cruising around the area to see what we can see for law enforcement presence. There's a lot of, this is a heavy residential area. There's a lot of apartment communities around the area, a lot of single family homes, a lot of townhomes. It's a very heavily residential area. So there's a lot of areas for this person to hide. But this person running around with a gun, kicking in doors, threatening people. So again, we can't, all these radios are encrypted out here. So without the tip from police, if they weren't as transparent, Brooklyn Park tries to be pretty transparent, and they were the ones that released this information for us. So just to kind of give you guys an idea of the area. Give directions to your house. Now, I wouldn't give directions to your house. You get a lot of people coming out to your house. So I've covered shootings over here to the left at the little strip mall. I think there was a shooting up here kind of by Aldi's in the past. So this area is pretty known for not good stuff. We're going straight towards Brooklyn Center, the city of Brooklyn Center, area up here. So in front of us is going to be the city of Brooklyn Center, and then also we have the city of Crystal. That kind of borders this area up down here once we get across the interstate. But we're gonna loop around. I haven't really seen much for a huge law enforcement presence. But I figure I'd go live on this, get you guys updated. The information is in the description already. But yeah, the guy's pretty dangerous out here running around with a firearm. So make sure, he kicked in someone's door. So make sure you guys got your doors locked if you live in the area and you're prepared to stop a threat when they come in. I do go live when Sheriff Fletcher is out, and I probably will do. We're gonna try and do some live streams, although gas is going up quite a bit, so it's gonna be a little bit hard to do more live streams with like live on patrol. But this is a pretty major incident that happened up here in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. So I wanted to get the information out to people that live in the area here in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Just keep your eyes open for, you know, anyone that could possibly be, you know, in your area. There, he is armed. He has already threatened to shoot people. He's already kicked in doors. So, you know, it's definitely a dangerous situation. And obviously a threat to the community. So stay vigilant. Make sure you guys are safe. So I figured I'd just do some driving around here to show you the layout. Look for what we have for law enforcement presence, but I haven't seen any SWAT. But apparently State Patrol's got their helicopter up in the air, and State Patrol's out. I haven't seen any State Patrol, and I haven't seen any SWAT vehicles. But we're flying in the dark with this because we can't get any radio traffic. Unfortunately, our drunken Sheriff Hutchinson encrypted these radios, so we're not able to hear anything that's going on. We're at the mercy of what the police are releasing to us when they release it. But we do have an armed guy running around the neighborhood somewhere around here that's already threatened to, they just kicked in doors and threatened to shoot people. Yeah, drunken Hutch. You know, for transparency, he encrypted our radios. I don't have a time that this happened, but the press release is about 20 to 30 minutes old at this point. Candlewood Drive. So Candlewood this is the street he was last seen on. So we'll cruise down here and see. Pretty sure he's long gone by now. But we'll cruise down here and see if we see any more law enforcement looking at people's houses. This call originated as a domestic. And by the time the officers got to the house, the suspect fled on foot with a firearm, kicked in another door, and threatened to shoot someone. That's the information we have right now. Unknown and unclear anything else. So Minnesota, we are not a stand your ground state, and we do not have a castle law. We have a duty to flee, but we also have a justifiable taking of life. And you can defend yourself, but the laws are written extremely difficult. you definitely need an attorney to interpret those laws. I am following another case up in Fridley, Minnesota, where a suspect went to shoot at a pool hall establishment where they do serve alcohol, and where another guy returned gunfire. The guy that returned gunfire was a prohibited person. And he's being charged with more severe crimes than the person actually got the firearm and was shooting. I'm working on that story. I'm still gathering information. That one did make mainstream, but they, mainstream likes to paint whatever narrative fits their, whatever they want to fit their narrative to. So I'm still gathering facts and information on that. So we're looping around back here. But I wanted to jump on, as far as I know, I'm going to check to see if I got any updates. So it sounds like there were no updates. This press release was sent out at 4:57, so almost 5 o'clock. It's not saying the time that it happened. The direction he fled on foot. Let me see. It's in the. I have the information in the description. He was last seen at Brunswick Avenue and Candlewood Drive. So that was just behind us where we came, where we turned. Yes, the suspect is armed currently. He's already broken into one house and threatened to shoot the person that they broke into the house with. And I don't know which house is the house that they broke into. So there is an armed person in the area that already broke into a house, threatened to shoot someone with a gun. Who do I work for? I work for myself. Um, I've dealt a lot with Brooklyn Park Police Department. Um, they're they're pretty transparent. Uh, they um, they investigate, you know, to make sure their agency is doing good and doing the right thing. Um, but yeah, this is if you live in the area, looks like there's a lady just walking up the street with a plastic bag and a purse. And it looks like she possibly lives in the house. She's going up the driveway. Um, but yeah, that's all the information we have so far right now. Um, I'm going to go ahead and end the live stream. I appreciate everyone jumping on. I just wanted to get this out here for you guys. This is breaking. I mean, there's an immediate threat to the community with a guy running around with a gun, kicking in doors and shooting and threatening to shoot people. So make sure you guys, if you're in the area, even if you're not in the area, always keep situational awareness. Make sure you are ready to protect yourself and your family. And yeah, hide your kids and your wife. Yeah, no, this can happen anywhere. This is in Hennepin County, Minnesota, in the city of Brooklyn Park. But yeah, we got definitely an armed person running around right now, kicking in doors and threatening to shoot people. So I haven't seen a whole lot for law enforcement presence out here. Looks like they already got done processing the scene. So yeah, just stay aware of your surroundings, guys. I'm gonna head up to Brooklyn Park Police Department and see if there's anything else I can get from them. They usually give me last known he was on foot. Nope, this is not Kim Potter City. This is the neighboring city. It's really, Kim Potter was in Brooklyn Center. This is Brooklyn Park. They're neighboring cities. But I'm gonna run up to the police department and see if they can release any information. They're really good about releasing as much information as they can right away. Again, this is a press release that they issued. So if I get any more information, I will definitely update you guys on what's going on up here. But I appreciate everyone jumping in. Stay safe, stay vigilant. Make sure you have something to protect yourself with. Jason with Minnesota News Now out.